This is The Scoop for Friday.
I'm Sean Canan with the WMNF News headlines. A suspect who had been tased by Tampa police was hit and killed by a hit-and-run driver earlier this morning on West Hillsborough Avenue. A press release from Tampa police says they were investigating a domestic assault when the suspect attempted to flee. According to the press release, the officer deployed his taser, and a vehicle traveling eastbound on Hillsborough Avenue struck the suspect and continued without stopping. The suspect was pronounced dead at the scene. Police are classifying this as a death in custody, and FDLE will lead the investigation. The police traffic homicide unit is trying to locate the vehicle that fled. Eastbound traffic on Hillsborough Avenue is closed between Lois Avenue and Northdale-Mabry Highway during the active investigation. Congressmember Kathy Castor wants to see more of what she calls common sense gun laws in Florida. WMNF's Megan Bowman reports officials are asking for more community support in stopping gun violence.
On Monday, a new Tampa man was gunned down and another was found dead from a gunshot wound in Tampa. On Tuesday, a woman was shot and killed in her apartment hallway in St. Petersburg. Gun violence is on the rise, and Castor says since April 30th, there have been 320 gun-based homicides in Florida alone.
You know, it's really kind of gross. It's outrageous that in America today, one of the leading causes of death among kids is death by gun.
Tampa Deputy Police Chief Calvin Johnson joined Castor at a press conference on Thursday. Together, they pled for the community's help in tackling gun violence in the region. Johnson says one of the first steps is for people to make sure if a firearm is stored inside a car, it's locked inside the glove compartment. He says the department is working with nonprofits to mentor youth and their families to keep guns off the street.
We understand from the law enforcement perspective, we cannot arrest our way out of this problem that is plaguing our society.
In addition, a summertime program for adolescents is offered through the city called Stay and Play. Megan Bowman, WMNF News, Tampa.
You can find more about the city's programs to help curb gun violence on our website, WMNF.org. Another person in Tampa Mayor Jane Castor's administration is resigning. City officials confirmed the city's housing director, Kayan Henderson, has turned in a letter of resignation. Her last day will be August 23rd. In her letter, Henderson says it was not an easy decision to make, and the last 11 plus years with the city have been extremely challenging and rewarding for her, both personally and professionally. In a statement provided to WMNF, Castor says Henderson made a real difference to thousands of Tampa residents in need. This is the fourth person to resign from the city in the past few months. In the past decade, there have been more than 200 unintentional drowning deaths in Hillsborough County. WMNF's Chris Young reports that 4 Tampa pools took part in the 15th annual World's Largest Swim Lesson in hopes of reducing that number.
About 60 kids came to the Copeland Pool in Tampa to learn how to swim. They took part in a global drowning prevention event called the World's Largest Swimming Lesson. The World Water Park Association launched it in 2010. Tampa's Administrator of Neighborhood and Community Affairs, Osea Wynn, says it's important for kids to learn to swim, especially in Florida.
We have lakes, we have springs, we have creeks, we have 1.5 million swimming pools, and we're surrounded by 3 bodies of water. So it's imperative that children and adults know how to keep themselves safe in the water.
New to the event was support from the nonprofit Smile Like Aubrey, founded by Matt and Kristen Stranowski. The couple lost their 16-month-old daughter to drowning in 2020.
This right here makes it all worthwhile because people are taking it seriously and getting their kids the lessons that are needed to prevent this tragedy from happening to another family.
The American Academy of Pediatrics says the risk of drowning can be reduced by 88% if kids take formal swim lessons between the ages of 1 and 4. Chris Young, WMNF News, Tampa.
It will be mostly sunny today with highs in the low 90s. Tonight, partly cloudy, overnight lows in the high 70s. Tomorrow, it'll be dangerously hot with thunderstorms developing later in the day, highs in the mid 90s. I'm Sean Canan with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.